You are not going to Bridget.
You know, your idea of concern for your daughter is something that I will never understand.
Of course not. Your idea of concern is inflicting pain on other people.
Her mother and her husband have declared undying love for one another. That is not my doing.
Look, the decision has been made, and it has been accepted. Nick has married the woman to whom he wants to be married. The whole point of telling you this is that it's over. There will be no other shoe to drop.
When Brooke drops a shoe, the pantyhose are not far behind.
Don't get all cubist on me and put 2 eyes on one side of my nose or anything like that. I want to surprise Nick, not give him nightmares.
Your cell phone rings again. I'm going to give you 2 noses.
I told you I already turned it off. Jeez. I thought I was the one that was supposed to have mood swings.
I don't blame you for it. You know, Stephanie running around crying wolf.
I know, and it's so obvious that Nick and my mom are going to end up running into each other, whether it's at the gas station or at Big Bear. But I'm the one he married, and I'm pregnant with his child, and we're buying a house. Nothing is going to push me back into that emotional seesaw.
I just want to give you fair warning as to what might come down. Well, you know what kind of person we're dealing with.
Maybe I wasn't meant to be with Rich after all. Maybe that isn't my destiny. Bridget knew that before we did. And that's why I had to deny my feelings for you. I had no other choice.
Thanks. All I can say is thanks. I'll call you later. You heard what I had to say. If Stephanie goes to him, she's going to run into a stone wall.
I was just thinking about the night on the boat.
What about it? Are you wishing it wouldn't happen?
You don't really think that, do you?
No. I don't think that. I don't wish that.
Makes me strong. Gives me a kind of peace that I can't really explain. I don't want to have to explain it to Bridget either. That's ours. It's private.
Well, let's just hope it's private enough, huh? Because Stephanie's going to try to pry this out of someone.
Well, thank God. The people who know are the people that we can trust.
Why is it so hard for you, of all people, to accept that a woman would willingly sacrifice her own happiness for that of her daughter?
Because the moment that she thought Bridget wasn't pregnant, she made a play for Nick. Now, where is the morality in that?
It's an imperfect situation handled with grace and dignity. But I was a fool to think that you would ever recognize that. Leave it alone. Bridget is happy.
Happy? Why? Because you're filling her head with fairy tales? Eric, if you saw your daughter driving off a cliff, wouldn't you yell, jump?
You made me a promise. I'm holding you to it.
And you made me a promise to love me till death us do part. It's quite a world, Eric, for people like you and Brooke. You can swallow your own lies and never even notice. Well, Bridget and I are not like that. And I am not going to let you and her mother railroad her into the kind of life that I had. Sleeping next to a man who dreams about being in another woman's bed. It's too late for me, but it's not for her.
I'm going to tell you something, but I don't want you to move.
Okay.
I went to see Nick. What did I just say?
Sorry. Was he overjoyed, as always?
He thinks I'm a pest. And this time I actually was. But you're right to trust him, and you're right to trust your marriage.
Did you give him the 3rd degree about my mother? I know you're just looking out for my best interest, which I appreciate, but is that really fair to do to Nick?
It's totally self-serving. Nick's got you fair and square. But if he ever loosens his grip, I mean, if he ever, I want to be the first one to know. Now, please, don't move. Now, Stephanie's got it backwards. There's a guy kissing up to your mother who'd rather be with you.
Well, it's nice to know there's at least one man out there that doesn't look at me as a consolation prize after being passed up by my mother.
Well, two. Two men, right?
Oh, and Nick. That's what I meant. Of course.
I've given Bridget no reason to doubt me.
I don't think she does.
Let Stephanie do whatever she wants to us. We can handle it.
We have no reason to feel guilty.
You know, I keep buying stuff for the kid.
Like what?
Stuff. You know, toys. Catcher's mitt. I get out of here, I get in my car and just say to myself, why don't you go get something for the kid? It's probably what I'm going to do when I leave here. You want to go? I'll probably just go home.
Hello. Oh, hello. Sorry. So bad about just barging in.
No. You're not barging. You're fine, Mother.
Oh, good. Well, I put the wedding photos in an album, and I thought I'd just drop them off. And actually, you're just the person we wanted to see.
Close the door, Mother.
I know that Eric told you about that night. The night that I went over to Nick's boat. And you and Nicky thought that you could finally be together. Yes, he did. You understand what happened to change that? Of course. I admit it took me a little while to realize it was finally for the best, but then I saw how happy Nicky
You
is.
didn't tell anybody about that evening, did you, Mother?
No. Of course I didn't. I mean, how would the subject even come up?
Because there's somebody holding a crowbar right now that would beat it out of you. Stephanie's found her crowbar.
I demand that you give this up. Bridget is my daughter. She's not even related to you. Thank God.
All the more reason why you need to act like a father to her. Listen, you may have thought that I was overly protective of our children, but what do you call this?
Respecting her decisions.
Respecting her decisions? You're treating her like a child. Have you told her about Santa Claus?
What would our marriage have been like all those years if I had told you the unvarnished truth every day?
Well, it couldn't have been any more excruciating than letting me think that you loved me and then pushing me aside so you could marry your slut.
It was never any big surprise that she was better than you in bed. The big surprise is that she's a better mother than you. Brooke's finally gotten to the point where her children are more important to her than she is to herself. She only wants for her kids what they want for themselves, not what she has planned for them from birth. Now, Bridget's marriage is in no trouble from anyone except you.
And you don't think, you don't see anything remotely disturbing about this model mother of hers being in love with Bridget's husband.
Marriage is a lot more than just love. It's about shared goals. It's about children. It's about plans for the future.
And it's about trust. Trust, trust, trust. And being faithful. Of course, you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? You're still so lustful after Brooke that you've convinced yourself that what she's doing to her daughter is some noble, selfless, and beautiful thing. Oh, my God.
Look at you. This isn't about protecting Bridget. This is just a device for you. This is about Brooke. This is about getting back at Brooke.
Marie Callender was like a lot of grandmas, and nobody has ever indulged us like Grandma. a cookie before dinner, the extra scoop. Even a fort in the living room was just fine. And Marie Callender's also believes in a little indulgence, so we never cut corners. Like our chicken pot pie. It has a flaky crust made from scratch that's filled with tender chicken and crisp vegetables. Marie Callender's chicken pot pies. Sit down, eat, enjoy.
You're on your own 2 feet now and want to do everything yourself. So we made Pampers Easy Ups 35% stretchier than before, so they're easy for you to pull on. All by yourself. Easy for you. Easy Ups.
It's the CoverGirl Challenge. Can your mascara make the cut? Or will Fantastic Lash kick its you-know-what? For a full fan of lashes, there's no doubt Fantastic Lash is gonna knock you out. Fantastic Lash.
Now you can shower yourself in gold. With new Caress Glowing Touch. Shea Cream. Skin brighteners. For skin that looks as radiant as it feels. Caress Glowing Touch.
Who did your color? You did, with Color Expert from L'Oreal. Multi-tonal color, natural highs and lows. Now you're the expert. Step 1, beautiful all-over color. Step 2, harmonizing highlights for multi-tonal color. Only from Color Expert by L'Oreal Paris.
How do I deal with the pain of diabetes testing? A lot better these days. I switched to Freestyle Flash, which uses the smallest drop of blood and is virtually pain-free. That I can deal with.
Freestyle Flash, virtually pain-free.
Ordinary toothbrushes can't stand up to it. New Oral-B Triumph. Triumph's onboard computer and floss action brush head will give you dramatically cleaner teeth and healthier gums. New Oral-B Triumph.
Tony, most people want to get in better shape, but they just don't have the time.
Well, Stacy, what if I told you in just 3 20-minute workouts, only 1 hour a week, you can increase your energy levels, strengthen your heart, reduce your stress, and shape all the muscles of your body, all with one quality machine. Would you be interested?
Yes, I would.
Well, Stacy, I have good news.
Tell me more.
I just saved a bunch of money on my car insurance by switching to Geico. Yeah, baby. You can do it.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. The Hollywood star plus a stalker.
The guy got in my house.
$20,000 security system. This guy is the invisible man.
The camera should have seen.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say our stalker was a ghost.
A new number, CBS tomorrow.
Additional sponsorship provided by
Head On, introducing a new headache treatment applied directly to the forehead. How fast do you want relief from your headaches and migraines? Head On. It's safe and it really works. In stores now.
Does that woman never learn? I mean, how could she be so self-destructive?
She's out to destroy my marriage, Mother, and she's going to claim she's doing it to save Bridget.
Well, I hardly think that Stephanie will look to me for help. She might. She knows that you wanted Nick and me together. You're too much in denial to notice. But Bridget is better for Nick than I am. And Nicky loves her.
Yes.
I didn't think that Nick could get over you, Brooke. You both had to make some very, very difficult decisions. I respect them. And he still has you in his life. Your family brought to both of us. Stephanie will get no ammunition from me.
Thank you.
Well, I have some groveling to do with my daughter-in-law, so I'm going to take this album to Bridget. Watch out. Stephanie might be hovering. Well, then I'll be just the dragon slayer that Bridget needs.
Brooke exposed your fake heart attack. Well, talk about a fog of lies. And all you're trying to do now is get back at her. And what better way than to turn her daughter against her?
I am trying to save your daughter's dignity, which the rest of you don't seem to give a hoot about. Now, whether Nick was technically unfaithful to her or not, he has betrayed her emotionally all along the way.
Nick loves Bridget. He tried to marry her 3 times before he finally was successful. Yes, he He and Brooke admitted their love for one another, but he went right back to Bridget, and he hasn't strayed since. And that's where he will stay, if you'll just leave them alone.
Leaving Brooke for you.
Brooke's future is up to Brooke.
You would actually let your daughter be in a loveless marriage just so you could get your little hot hands inside that bimbo's blouse again? You rutting old goat.
Stephanie, if you go anywhere near my daughter with this, I will hate you for the rest of my life.
Sweetheart. Oh, Mom, please don't tell Nick you saw me here.
Where's Dante?
I think the cutting room. But Dante's drawing a portrait of me kind of as a late wedding gift for Nick.
How sweet.
But it is a surprise, and I know how you are with secrets.
When would I see Nick to be able to say anything to him?
You might. You might, Mom.
Please don't tell me that Stephanie has you thinking that Nick and I would plan a secret rendezvous behind your back.
No, of course I don't think that, but when you do see him...
What?
Can we put all of our defenses and our fears of misunderstanding each other aside and just speak honestly with each other while there's no one here to hear us? Stephanie's wrong about a lot of things. We both know that. But when I do see you with my husband, I see what she saw. You still have feelings for Nick, don't you, Mom?
Day after day, drop after drop, you test your blood if you have diabetes. But what if the information you're getting isn't right? If you don't code properly, your readings can be up to 43% off. 43%. And that's just a waste of all those little drops and all your efforts. So Bayer developed the Essentia Contour Meter. There's no coding needed. So you get the information you need from every single drop, every single day. The Essentia Contour from Bayer.
I need a cold drink. Bobby's making Ovaltine. Rich chocolate Ovaltine.
Ovaltine?
It has vitamins and minerals Nesquik powder doesn't have.
Who wants rich chocolate Ovaltine?
Me!
We better make more!
More Ovaltine, please!
Warren Sapp is a Pro Bowl defensive tackle. Warren Sapp is a hungry man. Packed with extra-large portions of the food men love, Hungry Man satisfies even the biggest appetite. Hungry Man, it's good to be full.
Barbie soars in a brand new movie. Barbie and the Magic of Pegasus. Barbie as Princess Annika flies to adventure on the winged horse Frietta. The DVD has special scenes in 3D. Barbie and the Magic of Pegasus, now available on DVD.
You expect so much of them. You know you shouldn't, but you bully them. You cheat on them. You humiliate them. You even give them the cold shoulder. But no matter how you treat them, they always have such nice things to say about you.
Megan, I love these plates. Are they new?
No, but I love them too.
Corelle, the original break-and-ship resistant glass dinnerware. Every style has its strength.
This Thanksgiving, you could get some unexpected but welcome guests.
You've just won $1 million in the Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes.
This Thanksgiving, the Prize Patrol could arrive with a big surprise that's no turkey.
I am flabbergasted.
Watch your mail or go to PCH.com. That's PCH.com and enter.
I just knew it was going to happen.
Then, Thanksgiving Day, you could say,
Thanks a million, Publishers Clearinghouse. This is fantastic.
Everybody's watching CBS Thursday. Follow the evidence in a case you can really sink your teeth into. Do you like biting? I like being bid. Are you kidding me? I could not make this stuff up. A new CSI, then, with friends like these.
Is he in trouble? No, he's
missing?
Who needs enemies?
Something else happened. Why don't you tell us what it was?
On Me Without a Trace, CBS tonight.
Bridget, why are we revisiting this?
Because I think you're holding back. I think you're afraid that I can't handle the truth. But, Mom, it wasn't that long ago that you told me that you still had feelings for Nick. Do you expect me to think that they just vanished that easily just because I have a wedding ring on my finger? I know that Nick is an incredible man. I couldn't blame any woman for being a little bit in love with him. As long as she knew that she had to keep her distance. This isn't an accusation. I know that every marriage is based on trust, but mine is also based on trusting you.
Yes. Nick is a wonderful man. And that's shown itself over time. Nobody's been a better friend, more loyal, more kind. And now I see him with you. How loving he is, how strong, how devoted. And that makes me so happy. Nothing means more to me than to see you happy. So yes, I guess you could say that I love Nick for loving you. I mean, for me to want anything more than that would be just to poison the reason why I love him. So that can never, ever happen.
Wow. Thanks, Mom. That's all I needed to hear. I just needed the truth. I didn't need you to evade it or spare any of my feelings. And now that I have it, I won't ask you again.
Chaplain!
You. No one's home.
I'll wait.
Nick's at the office. Bridget's at the hospital.
No, she isn't. I already tried.
Well, I know that they have plans this evening, and I don't think they're going to be coming back
I'll
here
wait.
first.
Doesn't matter. And please, don't feel you have to keep me company.
I really don't. What do you want, Stephanie? This isn't your home. You're not welcome here.
And it's not going to be Bridget's home for very much longer either.
What's this?
Dear Bridget, sorry I missed you. Hope you liked the wedding photos. Love, Jackie. Ah, how sweet it is. I wasn't invited to the wedding, you know.
What do you think you're doing?
Why, I'm tearing out photos from this album of a wedding that should never have taken place.
If you weren't so vindictive, you would be pitiful.
You and Brooke deserve one another, you know. You've probably known the whole time what's going on, haven't you? What? About Brooke and Nick still being in love with one another. And you probably think it's perfectly fine that they're playing Bridget for a patsy, carrying on behind her back.
Okay, you have come unhinged. Nothing of the sort has ever happened. Nick knows what honor is, and Brooke, she knows that a mother has to make sacrifices.
Sacrifices, if I hear that word one more time. You and Eric. Well, we'll just see if Bridget thinks the same way that you do.
I am not going to let you torment that girl with your sick imaginings.
Bridget deserves to know the truth. I thought you were a champion of the truth. Or is it that you're just a champion of the truth when it comes to humiliating me? Bridget is going to know that there is one person in this world she can trust. I'll let her move in with me, and I'll help her with the baby.
No. You are talking about my grandchild. And if you think that I'm going to let you do to my family what you've done to yours, you are gravely mistaken.
How are you going to stop me?
I expect
exposed you before. For the liar that you are. This time I will expose the very root of your ugliness. Woman, so obsessed, so determined to demonize Brooke Logan, it's consumed her for years. So much so that she's allowed this disease to infiltrate and divide her family. And you are not going to spread that to mine. Nick, Bridget, and the child that she's carrying. They're mine, Stephanie. They will never be yours. They are mine.
A clinical study has shown that Cheerios, made with all natural whole grain oats, added to a low-fat diet, can actually help reduce cholesterol. Just think of them as little life preservers. Certified by the American Heart Association.
Enterprise Rent-A-Car for our trip?
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Even airports.
See? Airports, too.
Hello, welcome to Enterprise. Let me help you with that. Wow, the friendly service of Enterprise is everywhere.
Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
Excuse me, Trevi Fountain?
Ah, Fontana di Trevi. Sei quasi arrivata. Attraversi la piazza e vai sempre dritto al semaforo, gira a destra.
No comprendo.
Ti accompagno. You, I take. Ok?
Okay.
When you need the strongest, longest-lasting protection you can get from Secret, get Platinum, also with Olay.
No one likes changing the roll. So change it less often with new Charmin Mega Roll. It's 4 times the sheets in one. And it comes with the new Charmin Extender, so it fits. Mega Roll.
One-step color that lasts all day? Says who? For my money, honey, only Outlast will do. Outlast lasts up to 16 hours, even through eating and drinking. There's your proof. Now you know who's talking truth. Outlast lip color from CoverGirl.
It may be as simple as a broken bone, or as complex as a heart that stops beating. But every day, our doctors are there, helping us heal.
These everyday heroes make the world better. They show us how strong we are when we're in it together.
The American Medical Association, helping doctors help patients.
I'm gonna whip up a prescription that is just for you, Lauren. The longer you wear it, the more poison will seep in through your skin. It's gonna be the gift that just keeps on giving.
I think Mom's gonna love it.
I want to see Lauren receive her last gift ever.
Stay up for the rest of the CBS daytime.
Oh my God.
Survivor tonight. Witness something that's never happened before.
Wow.
A new episode of Survivor, CBS tonight.
CBS tomorrow. Extraterrestrials have infected people in your area. Now, one of them is loose.
Not even close.
See why critics call Threshold very cool and creepy. New episode, CBS tomorrow.
Focus on the Family with Dr. James Dobson. Weekdays in KRCG News at Sunrise is brought to you by Duncan II Jewelry in Osage Beach, where jewelry is made fresh daily.
One day, you gotta be there. Be there. Be there.
Slumberland's ultimate one-day sale. One day, everything's on sale.
One day, you gotta do it, do it, do it.
Every item, every brand, everything's on sale, plus pay no interest for 3 years.
One day, you gotta get it, get it.
The ultimate one-day sale. Everything. This Saturday. Everything.
Why rent a storage unit miles away from your home when you can own one in your own backyard? Dirksen Portable Buildings has your storage solutions. With over 8 unique styles to meet your every need. Here at Dirksen, we offer our customers the option to buy or rent to own, free delivery and setup for your convenience, and no credit checks. All of our buildings are made from pressure-treated lumber to ensure quality, and with payments as low as $54 a month, why choose anything else? For your local Missouri dealer, call 1-888-603-9829.
KRCG, winner of the Missouri Broadcasters Association Award for breaking news coverage.